All right, stuff.
Okay. So I'm going to be short and sweet because I worked today and I'm tired, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate that anyway. So what I've learned, and I've taken notes. So I've been on a lot of different trainings, and I've been kind of reading and searching, trying to find out the best way, because I personally don't get a lot of sales or hits off of my social media. Actually, I could almost say that I get none. That would be pretty fair to say. Unless it's somebody that I know personally, you know what I mean? That's watching but I don't get strangers, and you see all these people that get people that they don't know. And I'm like, how does that happen? So first and foremost, what I've learned, like like for our groups, our VIP groups and all that good stuff, we have to maintain a Facebook, right? Because that's where our groups are. But the big thing now is Instagram, and it's the reels. So that's how so everyone is doing these little reels. And once you start doing reels, I have to look at my notes because I cannot remember all this, but it's going to increase your followers. It's going to increase your interaction. They're just really quick video clips. You guys know what reels are, right? I'm going to assume everybody knows what a reel is. Super easy to do. I was surprised at how easy they are to do. But basically, and whether you're doing reels or you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook or you're on your Instagram stories, you want to be authentic, you want to be likable, you want to kind of post content, not kind of, you want to post content that would interest you. So think about what you like, what's interesting to you. And that's when you're posting that content, that's going to draw the people like you with the same interests to you. Does that make sense? So I feel like we kind of all know this. We've been doing it, we want to share our business. You don't want to go overboard either, like you don't want it to be all business. You want to share little bits and pieces of yourself, whether it's a quote, what you're doing for the day, because the point is for people to get to know you, to like you, and to trust you. Reels, I focused mostly on that because of the fact that they're short little clips, they're fun, they're entertaining, people like them. Like I'll get on Instagram, I'll tap on a reel and then I'll just scroll. So here's the thing. And this is for reels, but this is also for any social media post. And we talked about this a little bit last week before we hit record. So you want to find a trending audio because that brings people to your page. It's like, all the algorithms and all that fun stuff. So you want to find trending audio, which you can find once you hit on that little music sign. And I think reels are on Facebook now too. But anyway, you want to do a trending audio. You want to do your intro hook, which we talked about last week. And that's like, here's my product, laundry detergent. We have the best laundry detergent. You will not want to, you want to let them know how it's going to serve them, how it's going to make their life better. You only need 2 squirts. You're going to save money in the long run. Our scents are amazing, whatever that may be. I'm just using laundry detergent, but you need to kind of hook them in, let them know how your product is going to benefit them, because really at the end of the day, everybody wants to know what's in it for me. So that's your hook. Your personality, we talked about, you want to be yourself. You want to be authentic. you know, I'm sure you want to be happy, but you know, you really just want to be, you can look at other people's reels, you can look at other people's posts and, you know, kind of see what they do, see what they say, but you want to fine tune that to what you, because people are looking for authentic connections. Like they want the real you. And so that kind of covers personality, video quality. You want to do the best you can with your quality, whether it's video, whether it's your story, whether it's your post, it's your picture. I don't think anybody really struggles with that. We kind of all know the importance of, you know, doing a good video, doing a good picture, yada, yada. So, then the last two things are, well, I think this is really big, the call to action. And I've been trying to do this with my posts. You need to tell the people viewing your story, viewing your reel, in your VIP group, what do you want them to do? You're telling them, like my post, comment on my post. Here are our new scents. Which one is your favorite? Post in the comments below. Don't just say which one is your favorite. I'd love to know what your favorite is. Tell me in the comments below. This is your page. You're in control of it. You are telling the people that are viewing your page what you want them to do. Like I posted one about this earring special I'm doing. I was like, slide into my DMs, you know? So basically tell them what action you want them to take on your post, because that also causes interaction with, you know what I mean? Like if they comment, then, you know, you like it, you know, you reply back. And so you want interaction. You really want people, you want them liking, you want them commenting, you want them, when you post a story on Instagram, you want them sliding up into your DMs, you know? So the call to action is really important, and you're kind of in control of that, letting them know. Even if it's go to my website and order, you know, this is going to sell out fast. Go to my website. Hurry. You know what I mean? That's another example of a call to action. And then you want to use your hashtags. Hashtags, I'm not that great on. I use them all, you know. I try and use as many as I can, but you really want your hashtags to be relevant to what you're posting, because that's who you want to draw into your post, the people with those interests. But sometimes to hook other people in, like I'll put like mama 4, because then I know I'm going to have moms coming on my post, you know what I mean? Or boy mom, girl mom. But, you know, for the most part, you want your posts, you know, Scentsy wax bar, Scentsy consultant, you know, you want your hashtags to draw people in. And I read somewhere, and I didn't research this, but I just read somewhere, like the big hashtags, like with the 1 million followers, they kind of get lost in the shuffle, but I don't know how true that is, but I just read that somewhere. But I still use those with the over 1 million hashtags. So, I think you guys and me should try a reel. Not here right now, but I think we should all try a reel. And I've done a couple. They're not good. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're not good, but I did it. It's easy. That's the other thing. Social media, it does not have to be perfect. Just start. Don't sit here, Missy, because I know you like perfectionism. Just start. Just do it. Get it out there. 6 months from now, you might look back on your post, whether it's a story, a reel. You might go, oh my, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe. I mean, do you look back like in 2006 when you started your Facebook or whatever, and you're like, are you kidding me? I posted that. Like,
Yeah.
this is embarrassing. You know what I mean? But you just have to do it. You have to start. Girl, I'm telling you, the reels, ladies, is the way to go, because that is what people are looking at right now.
So what is a reel?
So a reel is a very short video. I wish I could. Hold on. I got a phone right here. A reel
Everybody
is,
else probably knows, but I
that's
don't.
okay.
I don't.
So that's the first one that popped up. That's not all that good.
And that's on Instagram.
They has them now too.
Who has them?
Facebook, you can come on Facebook as well now.
Okay, yeah. Just like, you know, those transitions and stuff where people change their outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could look at those. We can look at those later, but it's a very short video, and with the right music, the right, you know, product, it captures people quickly, because people look, that's what people look at now. Like, I will just sit on my phone and go, it's kind of like TikTok. So Instagram, you do the reels too. See, so you know that gets people, because you watch them, and they're so quick and so short that you'll just go scroll, 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 scroll. So I can teach you how to do a reel, but you can go onto your Instagram or Facebook and you hit reel, and it pretty much tells you how to do it.
Okay.
I'll tag you in my reel on my Instagram so you can look at it. Like I said, mine are not great, but I'm learning, and I'm going by what I've been learning. Is it doesn't have to be perfect. Just start and then perfect it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a good transition. Like, well, was that you, Verna, who had the kids that drew on the wall? Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect reel. You take a picture or video of that, and then you whip out your Scentsy cleaner and you spray and you wipe and you video that, and then it's clean. You video that, you put some cool music on there, and you post it. And then you're like, oh, and you can do little things like before, after. This is what Scentsy does. That would be a really awesome reel. You know what I mean? Because you're showing the before, then you're cleaning it, and then it's clean. So they're just really short videos. Is it overwhelming, Missy?
No, I can probably figure it out. I just I forget about Instagram, to be honest. Like, I'm so, like, Facebook is so easy, and I have it set up where if I post a story to Facebook, it automatically posts to Instagram as well. So I just forget about it.
You
Like,
can do
I forget
reels
that
on
it's there.
You can do reels on Instagram too, but from what I've been reading is people are getting more of their business from Instagram
I've heard that.
rather than Facebook. But people like us can't let go of our Facebooks because there's no way to do a VIP group in Instagram. Like, how else? And then something else I thought of. So my jewelry company does, and I just thought of this before, so I didn't really plan this out, but I wanted to see what you guys thought. Okay. So my jewelry party will do, like, say, they'll pick my jewelry company. It's something that they set up in the group. So they'll do, like, everyone's doing an earring party right now to get sales. So they're picking like 20 different earrings, and they're discounting them. But when you do the math, once you do the orders, you do the hostess credit, it works out that you still make money and you're getting your PRV, right? So I was trying to think, how could you incorporate that? And it's done through Messenger. So it's a Messenger earring party. So I was thinking, how would that translate to Scentsy? And I'm like, you could do a messenger wax party or a messenger cleaner party. What do you think? Does that sound crazy?
How does
So
that work?
So the way it works is you go into your VIP group and you say, and it's 24 hours. So it's a good way to get PRV like fast. You know what I mean? So you go into your, and I could give you some of the jewelry samples. I could post them or message. It'd probably be better to message those, not post. So you would go into your VIP group and kind of make an announcement. Hey, I'm going to do a wax party. It's going to last 24 hours. I've got 15 spots. You know, that's your sense of urgency. You know, everyone that's interested, comment. I'm going to have a variety of waxes or whatever you decide on. And that's going to be your focus. And when they join the messenger, then you have like photos of the wax and you're just posting wax
Right.
or cleaner, or you know what I mean? And you're going to you will discount it just a little bit. So they're getting a deal. And maybe by discounting it a little bit, you know, you're buying, what is it? The 6 bars you get for $30. I
Right.
don't know. I just
Well, this
randomly,
month we're already 10% off of everything.
right. So you would have to do that later.
Right.
Or if with wax you have on hand, you know, it'd be a good way. And I'm just thinking, I don't know, that just popped in my brain. How could you, and that could probably use a little bit more thought, but how could you incorporate a Scentsy messenger party? You know what I mean?
Billy, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Do you know what that, do you know of that, like a messenger party? I feel like I've heard that concept before.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe like when they do like the 10 bar specials and stuff, because you charge them a lesser price, but it's because you're using host rewards.
Right, yeah, she was saying that once you do it, like as the party, you use your rewards and stuff, right? Steph?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you want
And how
to,
does it how do you, I don't quite, how do you do it as a messenger party? You just post photos of the different scented waxes, or
Mhm.
I
You just-
personally have never posted photos of the wax. When I do it, I just post that I have a 10 bar special. I need this many people to make this special work. And then I go on that way and I order it and use host credits and half prices.
and you do that as a messenger party, or are we talking?
Well, I don't call it a messenger
days?
party. I just message people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I've not done like a messenger party.
So for messenger party, you would just try and get people, you know, people that are interested. Missy, you get, and I don't know if you have a group, Vernon, I'm not in there, but I know you get quite a bit of interaction in your group, Missy. Like you would, so it would be like totally done through messenger, 24 hours, people decide then and there, they let you know, you order everything and then you deliver it to them. But I just don't know off though. You have to get off, buddy. I love you. No, I love you. But I just don't know how, and it creates, what I like about it is it creates the sense of urgency. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this is lasting 24 hours. This is a special, but I just don't know. So for the earring party, like these girls are doing like, I mean, and they're just earrings, which aren't that expensive. Like they're, you know, they're doing like $1,000 in sales in a 24-hour period, you know? So I'm just thinking of a way to do a quick party in Messenger, kind of using the model of something else that I've seen, but how can you incorporate that? Oh, don't let him see the puppy, he'll die. how can you incorporate that with Scentsy? What would be or you could do a mini fan party, you know what I mean? Or, but
Right.
it's 24 hours, you poll your group, you see who wants to, all right, I'll rub you if you stop. You see who's interested, and then you just post for 24 hours and they tell you what they want.
So you're putting everybody in one messenger chat?
Yeah, so you want to limit like I have 15 spots, however many you
Right.
want. I've got 10 spots for this messenger party, or I've got 15. So then right there, it's exclusive. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you get your 10 or 15 people. And once you get them, you add them to a group and you start posting, and you can do specials. I was just trying to think of what now for jewelry, they just it'll be one way they do it is an earring party, or they'll do a bracelet party. I don't know for Scentsy, I was just trying to think, would it be maybe a mini fan party or a wax party?
I mean, technically you could probably do, maybe change your wording a little bit. Like do a secret Scentsy sale or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of using the word party and focusing on one item like wax, because to me that I get what you're saying, but to say a wax party to me sounds odd. But maybe if you figured out a better way to word it, like a secret Scentsy sale, or so then that's following your exclusive to just 10 or 15 people, and it opens up what you're offering them. Like maybe instead of just doing wax, you can do laundry line or laundry and cleaning. Do you know what I'm saying?
I love that. No, I do know what you're saying. So you could
I guess
say,
with earrings, you have more
right.
because you have an earring party, you have hoops, you have studs, you have gold, you have, whereas with us, it's all pretty much it's all wax.
it goes hand in hand. If you get waxed, you're going to need a warmer. If you do mini fans, you're going to need the pods. So you could call it a you could just call it a messenger party.
Right.
Exclusive.
Are we in compliance if we post that we're having a secret sale messenger party? Is that within compliance, Billy?
That's where your wording needs to be just right. So I think that, let me double check on that. I'm not sure how you'd want to word that to stay out of a compliance issue.
I mean, because we're allowed to say oh my gosh, I've got a great deal for you, message me.
Right.
We're allowed to do that.
Right.
Right. Okay.
You could even offer messenger parties to hostess.
Yeah.
If they don't want it all out on their Facebook and stuff, you could say, hey, gather 10 friends and I'll do a messenger party for you.
Right.
Yeah.
10 or 15 or 20, whatever, you know what I mean? I don't want to limit it, but you don't also want to deal with a ton of people in a messenger. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
You don't want to have 100.
Well, they say not to invite everybody,
Right.
So it's just something kind of cool that my jewelry group's been doing. And I was just trying to think of how to incorporate it with Scentsy, because I feel like it could be a way to raise PRV.
Right.
That was my thought behind it. I'm always trying to think of, ways you can everything ties in. I need everything to tie in together because y'all know I like to sell stuff. I need it all to tie in.
So on another, I can't think straight. Earlier you were saying, we have 10 minutes. I still didn't upgrade, sorry.
That's
Um,
okay.
When you were saying about using hashtags, do you find that helps with algorithms when you're using that, or you just that you find that that helps people find you?
Some people follow certain hashtags.
Okay,
Like I follow certain hashtags. I think I probably follow Scentsy. So there's certain, I follow for sure Target style. I like definitely follow that hashtag. So it gives you more opportunity if people are following that hashtag to pop up in their suggested Instagram.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't follow a ton of hashtags, but ones that really interest me, which definitely Target is top up there. I do follow Target hashtag. What other hashtag? There's a few that I follow, but I'm assuming from what I see and understand, when you use those hashtags, people that are following them, you'll show up in their feed, which is good. You want to show up in people's
And then they start following you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because I noticed as I use hashtags over on Instagram, I'll have people like, it'll be like such and such following you. And I don't know who they are, but I guess they got it from the hashtag.
Following
So
them.
but I don't follow them back.
Okay, gotcha. You don't follow them back?
No.
Okay,
I do if I'm interested. I
Right.
I look at their page. If it's not of any interest to me, then I'm like, don't follow them. But if it's a page that I might like, stop.
okay.
If it's are you like that too, Verna? If you like
Yeah.
their stuff
If
and their
something-
style.
If not, yeah, I don't follow them, but I'll let them follow me.
Gotcha.
Which goes back to the, likability. Is it interesting? Is it, you know what I mean?
Right.
And think about what you like and what draws your attention, which is probably already authentic to you, and just do that. And then you're going to draw more like-minded people, which is kind of what you want to do, because like-minded people are going to like Scentsy.
Gotcha.
Any
Any other questions or final words before I stop the recording part?
Just real fast, I wanted to use that. I watched a lady today do training on social media, and she said also lives are really big, and that will push stuff to go out a lot better with lives. Like that's the biggest thing for Facebook this year, because so many people are on Facebook that they only pick like the things that are getting platforms. So she said, if you can learn to do lives, a lot of lives, that you're going to see your posts go out to a lot more people.
I'm actually I was going to tie it in with Stephanie's talk tonight in the group and challenge everybody to do a live on their personal page and offer some kind of, I don't know, reward or incentive, or maybe an extra pair of earrings in the earring challenge or something to anybody who does it. We'll see. I don't think people are completely comfortable with doing it.
And post everywhere. Post on your Instagram, post on your story, post on your Facebook, post in your VIP group. Like, you want that everywhere. You know what I mean?
I know Eva said one time in a talk that she did that, I want to say is it 4 hours? Like if you post on your personal page, your VIP group, and say you have a business page, if you post on all three at the same time, it messes, like you don't get enough viewership. It's like I want to say she said 4 hours or every
It's every hour.
every hour. I know there was
Okay.
something about that, but I didn't quite get it. So she was like saying, like, do your personal page and then an hour later do like your VIP group or your business page.
Okay,
And then an hour after that, do the other one. And so I schedule a lot of my posts because of that.
that's good. That's a good plan.
I'm gonna stop recording before it
Okay.
dies.